Today, we're targeting the lower end of the market with this new Redmi A3X. This phone is coming in a large 6.71 inches of display. Let's check the sides. It's a powerful octa-core processor, AI dual camera system, and then we've got obviously a fingerprint sensor, face unlock, a massive 5000 milliamp hours of battery. Now, before we unbox this phone, we need to remember that this phone targets the lower end of the market. This is for people going into an entry-level phone. So without further ado, let's go ahead and unbox. So here we have set up the new Redmi A3X. Now, if everyone is aware of the A series of Redmi, obviously these are low-end phones, low-budget phones. So we need to get into the mindset of a low-budget phone when we review this. Now, off the bat, let's talk about the design first. Obviously, looks-wise, this phone is beautiful, and by no means you can tell that this is a low-priced phone. A low-end phone. With these looks, you can definitely see and feel it's premium. Once you turn on the screen, definitely, I mean, the bezels are really thick. That's when you sort of get an idea that yes, it's a low-budget phone. From the back, this phone actually has three colors. It's got a blue color, a black color, and a green color. The blue and black, the way they finished it is obviously it's plastic, but when you look at it, it gives you a feeling of a gloss back. And if you look at a close-up, you can definitely see some glittery effect in this black. And then the same is for the blue one. The green one in this design is a leather finish, so that one's different from the blue and the black. We've got a huge camera model on the back. And then when you come to the sides here, we've got an aux port on the top, two speaker ports on the top. On the left hand side, we've got the SIM tray. Now this is a dual SIM phone, and it gives you the option of an SD card as well. Down below, we've got a microphone, a USB-C type charger. Talking about charger, now inside the box, we got this 10 watts of charger. And 10 watts is the maximum capacity this phone supports. So in terms of charging, not the greatest. Obviously, you know, it's even if you plug in a big charger, it's still gonna support 10 watts of charging. It's USB-A to USB-C. They give you the cable with it as well. So after charging, and then we've got your power button on the side. Now the fingerprint sensor is mounted in the power button, and then obviously there's some haptic feedback there as well. When I touch it, I can definitely feel without pressing it some haptics. And then there's the volume button on the top. Now let's talk about the display. This for the price of this phone, this is a really good feature. Once you unbox this phone, standard on stock, this phone comes with 60 Hz. But once you go into your settings, you can change that, go into the display and put it on 90 Hz. I think that's pretty awesome for a low budget phone. Now let's talk about some specifications of this phone. This one that we got is a 4 GB RAM. Obviously you get a 6 GB model in this as well. I think, I'm not sure, there might be an 8 GB RAM one, but I doubt it. The maximum you can go is 6 GB RAM. It's running a MIUI software and Android 14. Now let's talk about the cameras. So first off, we have a front-facing selfie camera. This is at 5 megapixel, and let's go ahead and test out a picture from the front-facing camera. I'm gonna display that on the screen for you here as well. So when you talk about front-facing camera, so that's how the quality looks for the front-facing camera. I mean, the picture quality is not the greatest. It's not catching too much information. Now let's go ahead, move to the back, talk about the back camera, the main camera. The main camera is an 8 megapixels main camera. On the left to the camera, they've got what they're calling is an AI camera. It's 0.8 megapixels. I don't really know why this camera is there, but I really believe that this camera is to support the main camera to enhance the pictures. So while we're on the subject, we're gonna go ahead and test out a picture from the main camera as well. So this is the picture taken from the main camera. I mean, then again, for a smartphone in this price, I think it's pretty decent. I mean, obviously it's not the best, but then again, it's a low-end phone. It's not even a mid-range phone. It's a low-end phone. And what you can expect from a low-end phone, this phone is giving you much more than that. Now the price of this phone in Pakistan is 20,000 Pakistan rupees, and for 20,000, this phone is giving you too much. I mean, I definitely recommend for the lower end, if you're looking for a phone, you know, just to carry around your calls, your SMS. Very good to watching content as well, for YouTube, for Netflix, especially watching RoseTube and subscribing. And I'll definitely see you guys later on. Until then, thank you, and we'll see you in the next.